Hey guys, welcome at another lesson, Introduction to Pitch Deck, where in this introduction lesson, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more about what the pitch deck is and all kinds of other nitty and gritty details that I believe that you should know. This is also an introduction. What you will find more in the Student Center is that I have made a screen share for all of the separate slides that you need to make in order to let your pitch deck shine out of the gate. So after you have watched this introduction, please go revisit all of those separate videos. I hear you thinking, a pitch deck. Now, I assume by now, by the time that you have already consumed all of the program materials, that you really know what a pitch deck is. A pitch deck, pitch document, investor deck, all of these names are the same. It's typically a comprehensive overview, but still a summary from everything that you and your business is doing. And it has truly one goal, is to convince the investor to make an investment in your business. Now, if we see where does the pitch deck fits into our Date Your Startup Investor framework, we have already been discussing that if you send the investor monthly updates, to just warm up the relationship. It comes even after you have sent the investment teaser and the video pitch. And the pitch deck truly comes the moment when your round is open, everything is clear, your investor is very much interested, and before you have that first date, before you have that first meetup, that's where you're sharing your pitch deck. First, I really would like you to be aware of the power of your pitch deck. This is the document that opens all the doors. This is the document that you can literally illustrate, show off, and share with the world what kind of an amazing company you have. Now, we as founders have so much information in our minds, and we expect that all of the investors are on the same page. But the reality is, it's not, right? My request to you is to keep your pitch deck as simple and beautiful as possible. And with simple, I don't mean that you need to have a lot of white space. With simple, I mean use the correct wording. With simple, I mean make complex things look easy to consume, and therefore you are sure that your message is coming across. Also avoid really industry jargon, right? I mean, if you're an AI startup or a healthcare startup, or you're in very complex material, I think the true expertise comes out if a founder is able to convey their message in a very simple way. Walking you through some facts. Fact number one, your pitch deck is on average being witnessed, seen for a maximum of 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, think about that for a moment. Only 3 minutes and 20 seconds, they are reviewing that deck that you have spent hours on yourself, right? Now, more important takeaway here is that you should be able to deliver your message under 3 minutes 20. So when you start designing your pitch deck and when it's completely done, I really would like to ask a friend, maybe a befriended investor, maybe befriended founder, to really ask them to consume your information and almost clock it, that you be sure that the time that is needed to consume your pitch deck is enough to really deliver the message across. The pitch deck, right, is that moment where we summarize all of our business information in a very structured way. And in this specific introduction, I'm not going to tell you which slides needs to go where, because in the next video, I'm going to share you exactly what I believe are the most important slides in a specific order to include into your pitch deck. And I'm a bit unconventional in this specific way because there's many different slide orders out there. But what I really enjoy is that your pitch deck is a almost narrative storyline. It's like you're sharing the story to a friend. And if you're talking about the problem, then you're talking about the why now, then you're talking about the solution. I like it when things are very natural. And the more natural your information comes and you express that in your pitch deck, it makes things way more easier. As a bonus, when you do your presentation about your pitch deck, it will be truly easy to tell your story. I want you to realize that if you are making the pitch deck, that the information that you put there, see yourself as the professor. See yourself as an engineer who structures their information in such a way that it's for everybody very easy to consume. And one great tip, imagine yourself when you're scrolling over a blog, these 5,000 word blogs. What's the first thing that you do if you land on the web page? You start browsing and scrolling through the whole article, scanning for certain headlines that are interesting enough for you to stop by because it grabs your attention. And I challenge you to do exactly the same thing when you start making your own pitch deck. Make it inviting, make it colorful, make it a joy to consume. Not in a childish way, professional of course, but be different, right? Think what's the best way how you can truly organize your information, that it's a joy to really understand all about your business. I have told in other parts of the program that in the investment firm, there's actually 3 different kind of functions. There's many more, but if we really want to split them, we have the investment analyst and the associate. We have a principal, and on the top we have a general partner. The general partner is the guy that's going to sign off your check, right? But he has this team where the principal is more like his right hand that still connects a lot of times with other companies. And he has his investment associates and analysts. Now, we will send a lot of times our pitch deck to investment analysts and associates. And they have one task, is to truly dive and dig deep on everything what you're sharing in your pitch deck. But I would like to challenge you that you build up your pitch deck taking into account all of these 3 user groups. Because your general partner, the guy, the owner of the investment firm, he will browse just like your blog through your pitch deck. So your storyline already needs to be conveyed by the headlines that you're using. Right? So the general partner goes quickly over it. And if he would only read your headlines, he should already have a brilliant idea what your business is about, how much you're asking, what your solution to the market, how big the market size is, how your business model is being structured, without even seeing graphics or deeper details that are available to deliver your message. Now, the second layer was, of course, the principal. The principal goes a bit deeper, and that's actually the second layer on the page. So just imagine you have this page in front of you. The headline is mainly destined for your general partner. The middle part is a lot of times for the principal because he spends more time on your deck. And the part below where information becomes very detailed, that's for the investment analyst and associate, which typically consume all of your deck. This was your brief introduction to pitch decks. I have created a whole set of videos where we describe each page by itself in a screen share that you can consume and really dial in yourself and take all of my strategies and take all of my tips how you can truly design the best pitch deck possible for you on the planet, in the world, in the universe, whatever it is. But before you go there, I would like to challenge you to consume my next video where we're going to talk about the importance how to structure the pitch deck. See you there. Did you love our video? Awesome! Give it a big thumbs up, and if you really love what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe or listen to our podcast where on a weekly basis I invite game changer CEOs that are moving and shaking in the world of today. See you next time.